viewers. You're watching on Live RTD channel. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the headlines. The President of the Republic awarded the Medal of Commander in the Order of a Great Start of Djibouti. Promising Turkish-Djiboutian cooperation. And on the international scenes, Egypt warns of fighting in Rafah city. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. This morning, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, arrived at the Palace of the Republic, honoring the Minister of Higher Education and Research, Dr. Nabil Mohammed Ahmed, with the Leader's Medal, the highest honor and appreciation. This prestigious honor comes in recognition of Dr. Nabil Mohammed's roles and steadfast commitment to the success of the major project of launching the first satellites for Djibouti in November last year. The decisive roles played by the minister in achieving this unique initiative was its kind bears testimony to his determination and dedication to the scientific and technological advancement of the nation. In addition to his wonderful contribution of the satellite project, Dr. Nabil also played key roles in the promoting of the major technicians and researchers project in Djibouti. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, received the Director of University Space Center in Metropolis, Professor Laurent, in addition to the 10 Djiboutian engineers and technicians. They manufactured the first satellites, which was launched in November 2023, in appreciation of the effort of these talented young men and women from Djibouti. The President present course for these young engineers and technicians in appreciation of their exceptional contribution of this project. This is a historic project for Djibouti. Through this symbolic gesture of offering cars, President Gili wanted not only to do so for the individual achievements of these engineers and technicians, but also for their collective commitment towards scientific and technologically progress in Djibouti. The President of the Republic expressed his happiness with the continuous effort of the space engineer and their determination. Djibouti was allowed to successfully enter the space arena. This event bears witness to the President's vision to make Djibouti a modern, capable country to develop its own technologies to enhance researches and innovation. In his speech, the director of the Space Center of the University of Metropolis, the launch of the first satellite, he said last November, represent a decisive step in the history of space in Djibouti and its success and the result of disciplines, innovation, and provided by the talented men and women. These young engineers receive their training the University of Space Center, headquarters of Montpellier, France, where they designed and lasted the satellites to make the escape technologies that symbolizes Djibouti's rules in defining its own satellites able to collect data on the climate as well as participate in the development prosper of the region. In his intervention, the Minister of Education and Higher Education, Dr. Nabil, said that the President of the Republic awarded the one of the highest honors. I would really like to thank him all my heart because once again, through the Djiboutian nation knows how to be proud of the people and rewards them when it comes to rewarding them for the work done. This honor comes as a result of a collective work and not individuals' work, and we want to continue our project, and the President of the Republic encourage us in this sense to think about the satellites to make Djibouti a center of excellence in all new satellite level technologies, industrial space, and also the new space that we call in English the new space. About the earthquake, the seismic crisis that began on the evening of February 3, 2024 at 8 p.m. Local time in the Gulf of Tadjoura, around 13 kilometers northeast the island Musha is still ongoing. The number of earthquake recorded is slightly down on yesterday. The Artaj Observatory recorded 212 event in the last 24 hours. The Artaj Geophysical Observatory recorded 1,220 earthquake. The majority of earthquakes have magnitude below 3 energies, and the seismic activities is characterized the Gulf of Tadjoura, which may simply be interpreted as a fault accommodating technique stress. The Parliamentary Alliance for Food Security held a 2 days workshop assured by the President of the National Assembly, Mr. Dileita Mohamed Dileita, to discuss and exchange related challenges and solution food security in Djibouti. This workshop serves as an essential platform for parliamentarians to exchange ideas and process a concrete recommendation to improve the food and nutrition situation in the country. The President of the National Assembly stressed the importance of this workshop in formulating policies effectively to meet the nutritional need of the population of Djibouti. He also encouraged parliamentarians to work together collectively to develop sustainable strategies. The topics covered include access to the promotion of healthy and nutrition food, sustainable agricultural, and creating an enabling environmental of food security. In a speech by the President of the National Assembly, Mr. Dileita, Mohamed Dileita, explained that this workshop it aims to promote sustainable agricultural combat manufacture the malnutrition, and they provide discussion and exchange enriched by the key partners such as FAO, Agriculture, UNICEF, and also the World Bank, exploring solution for food security in Djibouti. This enhanced cooperation pave the way for significant progress in this file. Conclude the President of the National Assembly. The Minister of Transport and Infrastructure of Djibouti, Mr. Hassan Ahmed Ibrahim, and the President of the Port and Prisons Authorities, Mr. Abubakar Umar Hadi, welcome this morning a Turkish delegations led by the Turkish Minister of Infrastructure, Mr. Abdul Qadir Oral Oglu at the Red Sea walls. On his arrival, the Turkish Minister of Infrastructure and Equipment was welcomed at the Red Sea Hotel by his Djiboutian counterparts. And the president of the Port Authorities and Free Zones, Mr. Abubakar Merhadi, and his close collaborators. Then the delegation had an interview in the VIP lounge with the various Djiboutian and Turkish officials present to discuss the bilateral relation between the Republic of Djibouti and Turkish Republic. Indeed, after an interview in the VIP lounge of the Red Sea Hotel, a large meeting took place under the sign of a cooperation focused on the economic development of the country. The meeting was co-chaired, by the two Djibouti Turkish ministers and by the two sides, Djibouti and Turkish Minister of Transport and the equipment and respectively. The Turkish and Djibouti ministerial meeting focused on the identification of a new cooperation project between the two parties, particularly in terms of investment and creation of strategies, infrastructure, and socio-economic development. The concept of cost insurance and freight of free zones, as well as the sea air cargo were discussed. The mutual understanding about the sea air cargo concept offers companies the opportunity to make the possession of their goods, thereby reducing delivery times and costs of this system. The fifth, similarly, into the operation of Turkish companies. It will allow them to use Djibouti as a commercial hub to distribute their product to the African continent. In view of this bilateral relationship, the Turkish Special Economic Zone within the port were mentioned. For his part, the Minister of Infrastructure and Equipment, Mr. Hassan Mohamed Ibrahim, welcomed his Turkish counterpart and his accompanying delegation. The meeting served as a framework for evaluating, said the Minister, the economic cooperation and the multi-faced partnership that the two nations maintain in the different sections of development. The trade between Turkish and Djibouti reached new heights with the Turkish exports totaling the 512.31 million US dollars, and the goods importance from Turkey, conclude the minister. And now the Minister of Muslims Affairs sponsored the award ceremony for the first winners of a national competition for memorizing the Holy Quran, along with the celebration of the anniversary of Isra al-Mi'raj. The People's Palace hosted this morning a ceremony dedicated to make a presentation and certificate appreciation and prizes to the first winners of the National Holy Quran Memorization Competition. These were organized. Event were organized every year by the Department of Muslims Affairs, the member of the jury headed by Sheikh Mohammed Ahmed, as well as a certain member of ulamas and the leaders of Center of Memorization of the Holy Quran also participated in this event. During the ceremony, the ministers and officials distributed certificate appreciation and prizes to the winners of the three levels of the competition, who was also ensured their qualification for the regional of Holy Quran memorizations competition. The prize of the president, which will take place during the holy months of Ramadan, namely the coming March. The Minister of Muslim Affairs and Waqf, Spencer, in his speech, delivered by congratulating the winners of the first stage of a national memorizations competition, reciting and intonation of the Holy Quran, emphasizing also that this annual Quranic event aims to encourage our young men and girls to master memorization and understanding the good behavior to be good citizens and the rules of model for other young people, conclude the minister. The third of its tour in the interior region, the National Week convoy headed in the morning today, Wednesday, the 7th February 2024, the Arta region received by the annual convoy, which was headed by the Minister of Social Affairs and Solidarity, Ms. Ulufa Ismail Abdu, which include a high-ranking delegation of parliamentarians and senior officials of the department affiliated with the Ministry of with the ministries and the prefect of Arta region, but also the head of regional councils, Mr. Almi Bouhagedi, in addition to gathering many residents of Arta region and the areas of Umar Jaga. After our good arrivals in the region of Arta, the minister Ulufa Ismail Abdu went to the member of campaigning delegation and the local authorities of Umar Jaga district. At the beginning of the visit, the delegation met with the people of Umar Jaga who took advantage. This is an opportunity to express thanks and appreciation to the Minister of Social Affairs and Solidarity. On this visit, the benefit of a program were highlighted during the meeting. Social and positive effect of on the most needy groups in the region. The meeting also represent an important moment to address daily challenges, especially problems regarding the recurring the water storage, while the minister expressed her response that her ministry commitment to the holding and this meeting with the resident of Umar Jaga is progress by achieving this program. In her speech, the Minister of Social Affairs and Solidarity affirmed that it is our duty and in our ministry's duty to serve our compatriots wherever they are, and it is our responsibility to express your all grievances to concerning the local markets, which has just been inaugurated. You express the wishes that the water pipes and the other problems, this will be taken into account and consideration. And finally, the Minister of Social Affairs and Solidarity closed her remarks by indicating that the amount of the Solidarity Fund located at the CEPEC in the south will be increased, and that the community fund for its part will be managed by the village officials to deal with the with this project. Director of Youth Social Inclusion and Volunteering, Ms. Ruqiya, accompanied by her close assistants, visit several community development centers in the CDC municipality of Bulaus to attend cultural event organized there. The visit began at the Community Development Center in the 5th District, where it took place views of all cultural association for neighborhood and women. The girls got the opportunity to learn sewing and make various artistic objects. This cultural exchange also allowed each individuals to benefit from a variety of opportunity to the community center to deepen her knowledge in these areas. The cultural visit to the Community Development Center emphasized the importance of promoting art, cultural preservation, and transfer tangible linguistic and cultural heritage. The younger generation this National Artistic Mother Language Month is a unique opportunity to celebrate our cultural diversities and to support local artistic talent. The commander of Djibouti Kasagad, Mr. the Colonel Wais Omar Bokore, who shined in the Djibouti International Half Marathon on Friday. The commander of Djibouti Kasagad, Colonel Wais Omar Bokore, received a hostile post their remarkable performance at the Djibouti International Half Marathon held on the 2nd February, and also the runners receive a warm welcome and standing ovation from Colonel Isa Umar in the presence of Captain Mohammed Hussein Umar, the sport officials of number during the event. The runners were honored by giving them a higher rank as a congratulation. These athletes are rewards after their exceptional performance. Colonel Wais Omar Bokore stressed the importance of this achievement, which added to the list and success achievement by the athletes of Djibouti Kasagad, which are not only at the level of national but also at the international level. He praised their dedication, discipline, efficiency, the professionalism, and their demonstrations by the proudly representing Djibouti Kasagad and raising the colors of Djibouti during the famous international competition. And now moving on to the international scenes, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, which is in Cairo on his fifth visit to the Middle East since the start of Gaza war. Mr. Blinken hopes to advance a possible ceasefire and post-war planning agreement while easing regional tension. His visit also comes amid growing concern in Egypt about Israelis' state intentions to expand the scope of Gaza Strip to the areas on Egyptian borders. The Israeli defense minister said that the army will eventually target the city of Rafah, where more than half of Gaza's population of 2.3 million people have sought refugee. They now live in increasingly deplorable condition. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.